Hey everyone, this is Stuart and welcome back to another campground review video here on Three Dogs in an RV. We make these videos to help you find the best place to park your rig and also share some of our life experiences. So let's get into this week's video on the KOA Holiday here in Orlando Kissimmee. Hey everyone, this is Stuart and we're back with another campground review video here on Three Dogs in an RV. Today we are at the KOA Kissimmee in Orlando / Kissimmee, Florida. We're about 10 miles away from Disneyland. And let's go check out everything this great KOA has to offer. All right, so when you're coming to this KOA, you're gonna come down 192, US Route 192, and you're gonna come to Seven Dwarfs Lane and turn left. Now, be careful when you're driving a big rig. You wanna get a nice swing come into this entrance right here. It's pretty narrow. When we came in, we hit that curve a little bit. Not too bad though. Yeah, you can come in this way down Seven Dwarfs Lane, or you can go another few hundred feet down the road and turn into more of a side road and get in the back way. But look for the big Waffle House and Sam's Club. Turn left on the Seven Dwarfs Lane and come right down here and come right in this entranceway into the KOA Holiday here in Orlando Kissimmee. So here are one of the KOA cabins we have on site here. I think there's about a dozen or so of these here. They appear to all be in really good shape. I haven't been inside one, so I can't comment on what they're like inside, but they look like they're in pretty good shape. And I imagine if you're staying here for a weekend or a little longer, they would be very comfortable. Matt, just keep in mind when you're staying at KOA, bring your own bedding and your own kitchen utensils, things like that, because the ones that we stayed at, the bedding was not supplied. And the kitchen utensils, we had to run to Walmart and buy some. So just keep that in mind when you're coming to any KOA. But these ones look like they're in pretty good shape, well maintained, and should do you well for a couple of days on the road. Or if you just want to come to Disney and come to here instead of paying some hotel fee. So it looks like most of the pads here are going to be paved or concrete. The one that we're on right now is a Deluxe site. It's got its paved and concrete parking area, which is what we want with our rig. But yeah, all of them seem to have the concrete pad, and here's one here without anybody plugged in or hooked into it yet. This is one, I do believe this is one of the Deluxe sites. So it's got its own fire pit grill, where if you look at the other rig here, the boundary behind it, it's got more than just the typical metal ring one. This one's got a stone fire pit, plus a barbecue or a charcoal grill, a table, your standard, it's got two sewers, one in the front, one in the back, and your standard power pedestal with water. So looks like somebody is actually here, but they're not here right now. They just probably stepped out. But yeah, this looks like the standard pad here, number 121 at the KOA Holiday in Orlando Kissimmee. So they do have some nice big and long pull-through sites as well. I do believe these will have two rigs backed up to each other in this site. So the one that gets here first is to pull through, the other one has to back in. But yeah, still lots and lots of room and lots of space as well between sites. Could it be a little long? Could it be a bit better? Yeah, absolutely, but it's not too bad for a campground in the middle of the city. So this is our site here. We're in site number 115, which is the Deluxe back-in site, sandwiched between these two KOA cabins. We're backed in here, nice. The guy at the KOA who backed us in did an amazing job guiding me in. So we got the rig parked here, and we've been here for about a week now, and it's very, very comfortable. Nice and quiet at night for being in the city as well, and yeah, no issues whatsoever. You can see here at our rig, we have lots of room. Had a number of people over for the week visiting as well, and we are able to spread right out. Again, the spot 115 is a great spot because you don't have any rigs next to you here. So all you got is the two KOA cabins, and they ain't moving. So you can spread out and make yourself at home. And if you're here for a week or two or maybe even 3, I think the longest that you can book at any KOA online is 27 days. But If you want to stay longer, you can. They don't do monthly or weekly rates here. I did talk to them at the front desk, and they said they only do day by day. So if you want to stay here for longer than that, you're still paying the daily rate. All right, so here's the playground for the kids. You know, got all the playground apparatuses here. You know, your monkey bar play sets, and it looks like a little bit of a makeshift bouncy thing here from the drop off. And right next to the kids area is the doggy area. So a little small K9 area, but they do have a pet wash, it looks like, and some toys for the dogs to play. But yeah, it's a little bit of a smaller K9 area. And also next to it, they do have a small basketball net area for playing one-on-one or, you know, half-court basketball games. I don't know how that goes, but I think that's how they say it. But yeah, here's the play area for the dogs and for the children. So as we walk around here, just a couple things to note. So they do have daily trash pickup between 9 a.m. and 4. Just put your trash out at the end of your site, and a nice KOA maintenance guy comes around, picks up all your trash and takes it away. They also have all full hookups, so your standard 50 amp, 30 amp, water and sewer, everything you need there. And that's it. It's right next to the 192, US 192, but you don't really hear a lot of noise from the road at night. It's pretty quiet here, and it's a very well laid out campground for one right in the city. Here are some more of the cabins. These ones look smaller than the other ones, but yeah, they still all look like they're in really good shape. They all come with a table, fire ring. Looks like they come with a grill as well. So these are labeled as Deluxe cabins. Like I said, I think there's about a dozen of them scattered throughout the property. Some are bigger than the others, but yeah, they look like they're in fairly good shape. So check them out. So we get to this part of the property. Now we're getting into some smaller sites on gravel. Again, I don't know what the fees are for. I try to stay away from gravel with our rig if we can. Definitely stay away from grass. But these look like there's some smaller sites for smaller rigs, and they're on gravel. But it looks like they still have all the same things, like full hookup, water and sewer, just on a smaller grass pads, or sorry, gravel pads. Here's some more of the more KOA cabins, more of the traditional style that we see at other KOA properties, like the one in Lewiston and the one in Titusville that we stayed at. These look like more of the traditional KOA cabins that you would call camping cabins. So I'm not sure what the difference of these are, other than being smaller and in different shapes. But yeah, they look like they're still well maintained and could be very comfortable. All right, here are a couple of tent sites they got on the property. Looks like somebody's here in their tent. So yeah, it looks like they got 3 of them here on some gravel, and looks like they got an outdoor sink and some power, and a little bit of a fire pit and a table. So if you're one of those tenting type folks, this may be for you as well. So this is the other entrance into the property. Like I said earlier in the video, you have 2 ways in. One is a turn at Seven Dwarfs Lane, and this is the other one here where it's a left-hand turn. No lights in this one. You come down this narrow road here, and you can turn into the property. What I don't like about this one, there is some low-hanging branches. So if you have a rig like ours that's 13.5 feet, you may rub up against those branches on the trees about halfway down the road here. And this is the entrance coming in. Actually, see, it's in pretty good shape, so nice and wide to get in. A little bit wider than the other entrance, so might be a good option for you coming in. So it looks like I got a pool area here with a bar and some tables. It's a little chilly today, so nobody's in the pool. So it's like 65 degrees today, so a little bit on the chillier side compared to what we had yesterday and a couple days ago, where it was in the 80s. So a little bit of return of cooler weather here in Central Florida. But here's the outdoor patio and bar area. Not sure what they do in the summertime here, but I'm sure they have some activities going on in the summertime here for guests. And then the pool, again, there's nobody here today because it is a little chilly, but the pool looks like it's pretty well maintained and got everything that you need. It doesn't look like there's a hot tub, unless there's one over in the corner. Yes, there's one over in the corner there, so you do have a hot tub in the corner as well. So here's the pool from another angle, and now you can see the hot tub over in the corner. Be a good day for a hot tub right now. So it's a little chilly to go swimming, but yeah, looks like it's all the grounds here look like they're very well maintained. And here's the laundry room. Looks like they have a number of washers and dryers. Again, for $2 a load roughly for a washer and dryer. And yeah, it looks like you got a number of machines. So if you're in need of, washing some stuff while you're here, they do have all the laundry room facilities here for you on site. And if you're one of those folks that likes to work out, then here is the workout facility. Got some elliptical machines, some step machines, and some other weight machines here, bike. And so if you're one of those type of folks that likes to work out, then you have all the workout facilities here to enjoy during your stay here at this KOA Holiday in Orlando, Kissimmee. And you can rent these bikes too, racer bikes and turbos and whatever an XL4 is. I think that's probably that big one. Looks like $5 an hour or $15 for 4 hours, the turbo bikes. So yeah, there's some different bikes you can rent as well. All right, so when you get here, you're going to check in this building here, the registration office. I do believe it's open 8 to 5, Monday to Sunday. So and they'll take all your Amazon boxes and all that stuff once you get here. And we'll go inside and see if it's open and poke around and see what they got and what they do there. I'm not sure if it's open right now, but let's go check and see. And they say you have to have a mask, so I'm hoping they don't kick me out. So you see they have a little store here where you got all your basic necessities that you would need. Fuses, because you always need fuses. Coax cable, hose, sewer hose. Yeah, everything that you need here to have an enjoyable weekend. Even if you forget some toilet paper, you even got toilet paper. Yeah, the staff here are very good and very friendly and very courteous and want to take care of you. So I give the staff here like a huge thumbs up for everything that they do here. And here, just beside the registration office, is the showers. So if you need to use the showers here at the KOA and you don't have one in your rig, you have some showers here that you can take advantage of. And they're got a door code on it, so you have to know the door code. And most important thing about Florida, make sure you understand the rules about alligator safety. So, it's and one of the things, if you get chased by an alligator, don't zigzag. It's a myth. All right, we're gonna head back to the rig and see what Missy and the doggies are doing. So I hope you enjoyed our tour of this KOA Holiday in Orlando, Kissimmee. Like I said, it's on US Route 192. If you're coming in from Tampa, you take Interstate 4. I think you exit off of 192, come straight south. Coming from the east, do the same. Just plug it into your RV GPS and you'll get the right directions. Remember, you can turn at Seven Dwarfs or turn at the other one just slightly after it or before, which way, depends on which direction you're going. But I would recommend coming in off Seven Dwarfs because the height clearance for us, especially in a bigger rig, is there. So thanks again for this, coming along on this tour. I scored this KOA Holiday out of 10, a 9 for sure. It's one of the better KOAs that we stayed at over the last, since we started full-time RVing. So yeah, solid 9 out of 10 here for the KOA in Orlando, Kissimmee. So I'm Stuart with 3 Dogs in an RV, and we'll see you in a future movie, and I hope you enjoy these campground reviews.